What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queen P, and I am back with another video. We hopping straight into this video today. Today we are going to talk about truckers versus shippers, and one of my subscribers told me to talk about this, and I just thought it was a great idea because we be going through some crazy stuff at the shippers, and like it be some great shippers out there, don't get me wrong, but majority of them, like, why? So without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. All right, you guys, so I'm going to speak on my experiences, and I also want truck drivers to chime in as well. Like, say why you think there's so much animosity between truckers and shippers. Like, it's really crazy to me, like the things that we have to go through and experience when we go to certain places. And if you allow it, it will piss you off for the rest of the day. But of course we can't do that, so we're just gonna get into it. I feel like shippers, I don't know if they're angry because of the position that they have to play in the field, or if they're just plain out not happy. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people are doing jobs that they don't really like. You know, it's just kind of like what they have to do to get by, or maybe they didn't make the right decisions as they were going along in life, and they don't like where they're currently at in life. So I feel like they take it out on us, and I don't think that's fair. We go through a lot being truck drivers. You know, it's just not hop behind the wheel and do your job and go home. Like, it be a lot of stuff going on, and you got to be strong to be out here. You know what I'm saying? I say that all the time. You got to be strong. And this is why I can't stress enough, do what you truly love in life. You know, don't go after things because of the money. Don't go through life and be upset at everybody else because you didn't truly go after the life that you really wanted. You know, and I see a lot of that, and I feel a lot of it. You know, I don't have to ask someone, like, why are you so angry? Why are you that way? I feel like that really be the reason. Like, you guys ever notice, like, when you go to McDonald's or, you know, a fast food restaurant or just certain restaurants, and they're always unhappy. They're never happy. They don't even greet you the way you're supposed to be greeted. They barely even speak now, you know? And it's just like, is it really that bad? Because if it's that bad, you need to find another job, right? Like, that's how I feel. Like, I will never sit somewhere where I am completely not happy. If I'm not happy, I'm out. Like, that's it. You know, like, I'm not making it worse for nobody. I'm not about to make somebody else's life hell because I don't like where I'm at. Like, stop going to places where it's not going to benefit you. It's not going to make you happy every day. If you have to wake up every day and dread going to work, and then everybody else got to pay for it because you didn't want to go to work, you in the wrong field. Find out what you want to do and do exactly what you want to do. Stop settling, you know? So yes, I feel like a lot of shippers are not happy. They're not happy in their life, so they bring it to work, and then we have to pay for it. Like, as shippers, and I'm not even trying to be funny, like, you got the forklift drivers and all of that, right? Some of them be chilling. I'm talking about chilling, like they ain't got no job. Why are you not loading these trucks so we can get up out of here? You know, they do things the way they want to do it, and they're not being held accountable for it. You know, it's just, they get to do what they want to do, you know? So basically, we're taking the heat behind you not wanting to do your job. You want to do it when you feel like doing it, when we got things to do, you know? We trying to get loaded and get on the road and get where we going, but we can't because I feel like they just move how they want to move. And that's just not how it should be. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you a forklift driver, or if you supposed to be loading this truck, load this truck and get us out of here, you know? Like, I don't be understanding what the issue be, but I know I feel so much animosity when I go to certain places. And I just truly feel like it's because they're not happy. Another reason why I feel like shippers and truckers be having so much animosity between the two, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but it's kind of like, I feel like it be some jealousy in there. It's not necessarily wanting to do our job or wanting to be doing what we're doing, but it goes right back to them not doing what they really want to do in life. So it's kind of like a jealousy thing. And I feel it so much because I remember when I went to a shipper one time, and mind y'all, I done been in trucking for 2.5 years now. Never hit nothing. Never. Okay? One thing I don't play about is this truck. no four-wheelers, none of that. I'm straightforward with my job. I don't try to make no new ways, nothing. I do what I gotta do, and I'm out. I'm always paying attention to what I'm doing. That's one thing nobody can ever say. I ain't never hit nothing. And I feel like the lady was jealous. So when I pulled off, I had my music on at the window, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't loud, but it was just like to where I could hear. I was just vibing. I'm always a vibe, y'all, wherever I go by myself, whatever. I'm doing me. Period. That's it. So I pulled off, and I get a call from my manager, and he's like, yeah, did you hit something? They said you hit something and they're pressing charges. No, I didn't. She a lie. I ain't never hit nothing, okay? And mind you, the guard shack was kind of like set at a weird angle, so you gotta pay attention to how you exiting that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just pull off. You gotta make sure your trailer and them tandems clear that guard shack before you can pull off, right? So I say all that to say, I feel like it'd be some jealousy, and it's a lot of animosity behind that because people don't be happy, and then they get to telling you like, oh yeah, I was doing this back in the day and blah blah blah, and oh, I would never want to do trucking again. Like, I hate when people do that. I solely hate when people do that. I don't care that you don't want to do trucking no more. You would never do it again, and oh, it's just shit now. Like, I really hate that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not doing it no more, and that's cool. You doing what you're doing. You sitting on the bike all day. You riding around the plant all day. Whatever you do it. And I don't judge you, so don't judge me. Period. Okay? Because the one thing I will say is I'm making a bag in trucking right now. I don't want to be nowhere else. I don't want to be behind a desk. I don't want to be at McDonald's. I don't want to be doing nothing. This is what I want to do. This is where the money at. Like, people be sleeping. This is where the money at. So if it's a lot of animosity towards that, then just say that. I hate when people try to make up excuses like, oh, I'll never do trucking again. That's wonderful. It's not for you no more. That's great. But I'm here and I'm making this money. And while we at it, I'm gonna throw in the yard dogs, because I'm talking about shippers, and their animosity towards truckers, but the yard dogs, I feel like that's another different type of level of animosity. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it be so much disrespect between the yard dog and the truckers. Like, they be so rude and they be angry all the time. Like, the way they handle the trailers, all type of stuff. Like, why is you driving that trailer like that? Like, why is you mishandling it like that? You know what I'm saying? It be a lot of pride and stuff in trucking, and I feel like that's another part. It be a lot of pride. It be a lot of pride in here. People don't want to bow down. They gotta so that they big dog. Like, everything gotta be big dog. Everything gotta be extra. Like, just chill out, drive your truck, be a shipper, be the yard dog, and everybody just go home at the end of the day. It just be too much going on when it comes to these shippers. And last but not least, you guys, and I have to be all the way around honest when I'm talking, I also feel like truck drivers have caused shippers, yard dogs, guard shacks, I feel like they have caused these people to be even more angry than they already was. And I say that because I feel like a lot of truck drivers are assholes. They are. Like, they don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about nobody else but themselves. And they're so reckless. And I feel like it's the people that's been in trucking for years, They've been in trucking for years. And their attitude is piss poor. And I usually don't be cussing and stuff on my channel, but I just really feel like there's no other words for it. It's just the honest to goodness truth. A lot of truck drivers are not pleasant. They're not pleasant people. Like, the way they drive, the way, they body language, everything. It's just something that you wouldn't want to be around. And I see it every day. So we can't just blame the shippers and, all the animosity we be feeling when we go to certain places. Like, some people make it unpleasant for us. A lot of truck drivers make it unpleasant for us. And I hope that it gets better, but it's probably not. People are set in their ways in this business. And that's okay, because I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in a video that I did before, you guys, like, I'm going to go to that shipper, drop that load off, and keep it moving. I don't care about your attitude. I don't care what you upset about. I ain't bring it to you. I didn't do it to you. Because I know when I walk up in the door, my vibe and everything is just what it is. Like, I'm not letting nobody change how I feel, you know? Now, some places I have been to, I done had to cut a rug. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, act like I just be perfect vibey girl all the time. No. When you try to play with me, all bets are off. Don't play with me. It be a lot of disrespect being taking place because they feel like, oh, you're not gonna do nothing because, you know, I can call so-and-so. Call them. Do what you gotta do. Because the moment you disrespect me to the point where you got me having to check you, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be a lot of stuff going on out here. And it's just crazy. So I want, you know, people in trucking, like, to explain, why do you think it's a lot of animosity between truckers and shippers? Because we be going through it, y'all. We be going through it. But honestly, my overall take on this is people are not happy. They're not genuinely happy with their lives. So they try to take it out on us. I feel like some shippers purposely make people wait long. I feel like the forklift drivers, maybe they didn't want to come to work. They don't want to do the work, whatever the case is. All comes down to how the business is ran. And when the business is not ran properly, the workers don't work properly. And that's just what it is. Like, people are not happy with where they are in life. And it's crazy because it's like, why would you keep doing it? You know? So that's why I always try to be motivating and positive and bring y'all great freaking energy, because I want you to feel my energy and I want you to go after what you really want. Even if it's not trucking, because y'all know that I'm transitioning to being an entrepreneur at some point. And even though I'm not going to be talking about trucking anymore, I will still be here if y'all have questions or whatever. I'm here for whatever you need. Like, I'm giving information. I'm giving the vibes. I'm giving energy. I'm not holding back nothing at all. But that's why I said, like, go where you want to really go. Use your job to fund what you're really trying to do so you can get out of that. You know, if you don't like it and you know the money is good, just use the money and fund what you're really trying to do and get out, because your happiness is weighing on everybody else because you're not happy. All right, y'all, that's all I have for today, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And please chime in, because it's a lot of ways you can look at the trucker versus shippers, you know, the animosity and the things we have to go through. So just please chime in and share y'all views or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So until next time, y'all know what I always say. I will always try to bring y'all the best content, but I'm gonna always be myself all day, every day, every day. Hey, hey. Bye.